Hi friends, welcome. It's so nice to see you here. We're still in spring, but it feels pretty much like summer in here. I think it's about 33 degrees today, which is, I'd say, 90 Fahrenheit. I'm not sure about the conversion on that. But yeah, it's warm. It's not terrible yet, but it's pretty hot. So if you're someone like me that kind of sweats a lot, this is the time that you need to rethink about how you do your makeup or the products that you use, if you care to wear makeup at all. So this is going to be a kind of get ready with me, but I'm going to show you how I do my makeup in summer. First advice that I have for you is don't wear any makeup if you don't want to. I feel like sometimes I'm repeating myself a lot on this subject, but I do feel like it's a kind of a sensitive subject within the alternative community of you having to look a certain way, and sometimes people will just wear makeup because they feel like they're not truly doing their style if they don't wear like a full face of makeup. And especially in summer, it can be just a bother to wear makeup. If you don't want to wear it, you don't have to. A lot of days I just go outside like this looking like an egg, and it's fine. I also have my moments where I feel like I'm not being true to myself if I don't wear a bunch of makeup or if I don't look a certain way. I just have to fight against them. It's not the makeup that is gonna make me who I am. Speaking of that, the other day I was near my workplace with one of my friends slash co-workers, and we were just chatting, and I was like feeling like a potato sack that day. I didn't have any makeup and I was having kind of those down days. Sometimes I wake up and I just roll off bed and it's already a victory to go to work, to look kind of presentable. And I heard someone calling my name, and then I looked back and I was like, yeah. And someone just told me, hey, I love your YouTube channel, and then they went off their way. I said thank you. And yeah, so if that was you, I'm sorry if I was awkward. I really don't know how to react in public, and I'm terrible at socializing with other human beings, but thank you so much. That was kind of a boost at that day, because I was feeling like crap and I was like, oh shit, someone recognized me. Like suddenly I felt like I was me again, and that was just pretty much the proof that, again, doesn't matter how you look like, people can see you without all that. You know, I'm already rambling too much. I'm sorry, I apologize. Let's move on to the makeup. Okay, so rule number one, if it's sunny outside, is regardless if you're wearing makeup or not, you need to wear some sun protection, sun blocking, whatever. I use this one from the Body Shop just because it's so light that, you know, it doesn't feel greasy on your face. Next, I'm so sorry for ever doubting this product. I did a video review of this like a year ago perhaps. This is the Killing Me Zombie BB cream. I love this now. I'm so impressed. I mean, I'm kind of disappointed with myself that I didn't know how to use this properly before, so I kind of gave it a neutral negative review. If you watch that video, someone on that video told me that this would work a lot better if you use your hands to apply it, and I was like, I'm not sure if that's gonna make like a huge difference. It makes a huge difference. My mistake was to use this BB cream as it was a foundation. You wear just a little bit of this. I put it on my finger and I just distribute it on my face like this. And you want to use just a little bit. A little bit of this goes a long way. If you use too much, this won't work because it will look super cakey and super shiny. And if you use the right amount of it, it will just look like super natural finish. It will look like your skin. So I rub this as if it was a cream. The great thing about this BB cream, it also has sun protection. So this one has 50 SPF. One thing about BB creams is that unfortunately they usually don't have like a very big shade range, especially for darker skin tones. I see a lot of paler people complaining as well, but I don't know, I feel like I'm pretty pale and this works for me, so definitely it's easier to find paler shades than darker shades. So I honestly don't know if there's any like brand that caters to very dark skin tones, so that's kind of shitty. Also, a little bit of a more negative comment. I do kind of feel that especially within the alternative community, people tend to think they're a bit more pale than they actually are. White people, of course. Sometimes I see people saying that there's no shade range for me, I'm too pale, and I'm like, I'm paler, and there are shades for me. So if you want to use white as your foundation, that's a completely different story. But let's be real, and there's a lot of more alternatives for paler skins there are for darker skins. It's just the truth. Also, I don't really get the almost obsession of having paler skin. I think there is more than time that we break that stereotype. Goth doesn't mean pale or white. Nothing to do with your skin color. So having that mentality of always wanting to have a lighter skin color or wearing a lighter foundation, I don't know how I really feel about that, to be honest. I totally get like the black and white aesthetic. Like, for example, if you check my Instagram, I have a lot of edited photos to have that big contrast between black and white backgrounds and my colorful hair, or everything is black and white except my makeup and my hair. I do like that contrast, but at the same time you can see me here on YouTube or my Instagram stories or other photos with my natural skin, not editing. And sometimes I do kind of question myself if I'm doing the right thing, because I really don't want to be promoting the white as a wall goth aesthetic is the best aesthetic. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if I'm the best person to be talking about this. I've been dwelling about this subject for a little while, and it just kind of rubs me off the wrong way when people are so, again, obsessed on looking whiter and paler, and how many DIYs there are for little concoctions for you to look paler, like people rubbing lemon on their skin, people rubbing baking soda on their skin. That's like a whole new level of uncomfortable, to be honest. I don't know, it's just me. Why do people think that being paler is better? That's just my question, you know? There's definitely something kind of wrong there. I have a lot of questions of people like, how are you so pale? How did you get so pale? I don't know, I was just born this way, I guess. And I'm not the palest person around. Again, you have to remind that I have this huge ring light focusing on my face. I'm sure I look paler on video than I actually am in real life. Of course I am fair, but you know, it's not an accomplishment. It's just how I turn out to be. So this is like already enough coverage. I would use just a BB cream and I would be happy with it. But if you want a little bit more coverage, you can still use concealer on top of it. So I use the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. This one is in Fair 02. Since we are talking about the worshipping of paleness almost. Again, it's summer. I know that most people really don't mean anything by it, but let's not be the let's not be the goth that is always crying about being afraid to get tanned in the summer. It's like the worst thing that can happen to me is be slightly darker, like one shade too dark, and they gonna remove my goth card, you know what I mean? Of course, I'm all about sun protection. It's super important for you to protect from the sun. This is regardless your skin shade. Everyone should wear sun protection. It's just, you know, you don't want to get burned or get a skin disease. Sometimes it's just little things that you don't really think about, but you end up perpetuating negative stereotypes. It's no point denying that it's not real and it doesn't exist on our community when it does. Just the little things. Sometimes not our intention to say something problematic or negative or that will make someone feel bad, but we sometimes say it. I'm sure I did when I was a baby bat. I really wanted to be the palest bitch in town, and now that I look back, I don't even know why or what that meant. Why that meant so much to me, you know? It's just I wanted to fit in so bad, and the beauty standard that I have for the gothic beauty was the super pale girl. So I was like always wearing sunblock and wearing like an umbrella, you know, to protect myself from the sun. Nothing to do with me caring about my skin or skin cancer or anything like that. It was all about keeping the beauty standards. People tend to think that alternative people are breaking the beauty standard. Not really. There's always beauty standards everywhere. Like, it might not be the mainstream beauty standard, but goths still have their beauty standard. Everyone has a beauty standard. Some beauty standards are just outdated. You know, just some food for thought. Why is being pale so important for some people? Just let it go, friend. Baby, skin is beautiful, just embrace yours. So this is it for the base of my skin, I guess. Now I'm gonna add some highlighter. Powder is not my friend overall because I have very dry skin. Only my T-zone is kind of oily. So anything like highlighter and contour, I usually prefer cream. If I want to go the extra step, I will do some contouring, and I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. Just doing all this because I'm going out today with my boyfriend, so I'm taking a little bit longer getting myself ready. But usually on my daily basis I'd be like BB cream and that's it. So even though I already use a few products, my skin still feels so light and I don't really feel like I have any makeup on, and it's all because of the BB cream. Alright, so let's move on to the rest of the face. Shit. Seems like we're gonna go with some drag eyebrows today. I look very angry. And I think I'm gonna go with some subtle colors. Maybe. I have here quite a few individual eyeshadows. I think 90% of these are from NYX. I'm gonna use this brown, cold brown, with the Saint in Center palette. I'm gonna grab on this super acid green here. I don't think I've ever used this color before. I'm just gonna do some eyeliner, and I'm gonna use a black liquid lipstick because I want to use quite a lot. And I'm using Black Cat by Pretty Zombie Cosmetics. So my eyes are pretty much done. I added some mascara. I'm not going to put any false lashes or anything like that because I really don't want to feel anything glued to my eyelids when it's this hot. I'm just going to add two more things, which is the lipstick and some glitter. I shouldn't, but I really want to give these a try. These are from Glitter Explosions and they're kind of chunky glitter. And they're so cute. I know that they're not super eye safe, so you might not want to put this near your eyeballs, but I'm gonna do it because I'm stupid probably, so don't follow my example. Lipstick as the last step. This is Misfit from Makeup Geek. Hate the formula, love the color. And I'm done. So super light skin, a little bit heavier eye, simple lips. I'm still gonna use a little bit more of this fixing spray. Shouldn't have opened my mouth. I really like wearing my hair up or in a wrap just because it's so hot. I don't like stuff around my neck. Oh, also very important, don't forget your shades. There. So this is it. I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy the warm weather and I'll see you next time. Bye!